Welcome to Tĩnh, my beloved hometown. This is where my mom born, and Tĩnh is really a famous place. It is a really large area too, with an area about 6,000 square kilometers. Well, its population is really large too, with over 1.2 million people here. Mostly here are rich for history and cultural heritage. Did you know that about history? Long time ago, soldiers, military fight back and fought back a lot of times. But speaking of about this coastline is about 137 kilometers, and also its border with Nghệ An. Nghệ An is actually a province. That's where our Uncle Ho lived and grew up. Also, Nghệ An also have a lot of amazing things. But back to our topic today is Hà Tĩnh. Hà Tĩnh may be a little bit small, but its culture, heritage is really strong. And as you may know, it have a lot of mountains, hills, and beach, and a lot more lands and landscapes here. The landscape here is not always be really normal, but here have a lot of representatives and a lot of wonderful lands. And it's really amazing because when I look outside, I see a lot of hills and a lot of wonderful things. But the difference here is that here have a lot of nature, and the nature is really wonderful and amazingful. But did you know that every year Hà Tĩnh have fought back and been happening a lot of typhoon, storm, floods, and it rains a lot, mostly during September and November, and mostly about this time in Hà Tĩnh have happens a lot of floods, storm, and typhoon, and it causes my heart to melt it. You know why? Because my hometown being damaged. Here it may have a lot of dangers and a lot of heartbroken story, but people always fought back and grow up again. That's why Hà Tĩnh also have a lot and have strong economic. But I've never tell you a lot and share with you about some of these landscapes. So let me explore you and share with you more. Well, all these landscapes here include Thiên Cầm Beach, Nga Ba Dong Lo, and here is the most historical place in Hà Tĩnh, and it's really famous. Every year have a lot of tourists to come here to explore. See, this is not just only a place for where you could learn about history, but here you could remembering more and respect more, and mostly importantly, learn about Hà Tĩnh cultural heritage. Alright, next off, let's go to Kego Lake. This is where you can have a picnic or enjoy sailing in the lake. It's really chilly out there. You can relax and have a nice day. This is not just only a fun place you could learn or explore things, but you could chill out there and have fun. Because here is not just a complicated place, it's really amazing too. And lastly, do you know about Hoàng Sơn Pass, or should I call Hoàng Sơn Mountain? Well, here is actually a place really famous, because in the north have a lot of strong and snowy cold winds, right? Well, because of the Hoàng Sơn Mountain, it blocks all the winds, and which means here in the south doesn't have any cold winds, and that's why every year and every winter in our south it's not always cold. But where my hometown is, it's actually really cold. You know why? Because of strong winds, and also it's have a lot of mountains, hills too. So that's why I hope that if who else have watched this video who will also come from Hatay, then you already know what, right? And I want to say that in the music festival, here is mostly famous for these folk songs. People usually gather around like in a group, and then they stand in circles or sit in circles, and then they will actually, you know what? Yep. As you can see, there are a lot of people around here really enjoy things. But for me, that the folk tales, the folk songs, all the lovely folk songs is really countryside and really amazing, you know. But I'll not tell you and explore about food here. The food here like include bánh mượt. It's like a mượt cake. It's really good, yeah. And some of you might know Kuda candy, right? It's really sweet and have some seeds. The seeds that help the candy not to sweet too much, right? But mostly here is mostly famous for eel porridge. Eel porridge is not just only a normal porridge, but it's really good and I really love it. But if one day, if you could have a visit and maybe in the future you could visit Hatay, then you could explore all the famous thing and exciting, interesting, adventurous thing that I have introduced you in this video. But for now, I need to go. Goodbye!